Good morning everyone, welcome to Whiteboard English, and today I'll be explaining present continuous tense. And present continuous tense is a tense that is used for describing an action that is taking place in the present and it is continuing in the present. So for example, I am eating a pizza. It is saying that I am currently eating a pizza. So let's take a look at the format for how we create present continuous tense. We have subject plus am, are, or is, plus verb in the first form, plus ing, plus object. So let's see some examples. I am eating pizza, you are playing video games, we are watching a movie, they are studying history, she is driving a truck, he is baking brownies, it is cooking in the sun, Sam is sleeping on the floor. So you can see here in the format that we can either use the am, are, or is. So with these examples, we can see with the I we have used am, you, we, they we have used are. With the she, he, it, and is we have used is. So you can see that all of these are following the format of there is a subject, we're using either three of these, we're using a verb in the first form, including ing, so verb plus ing, and also an object is present. So that is all there is for the positive sentences in present continuous tense. Now we can see here how to make negative sentences. So in the format, just after am, is, or are, we have to add not, and just before verb we have to add not. So we can see in the examples, I am not eating pizza, you are not playing video games, we are not watching a movie, they are not studying history, he is not driving a truck, she is not baking brownies, it is not cooking in the sun, Sam is not sleeping on the floor. So you can see we have the subject and then am, are, or is that is added here. And then just before the verb, we have added not in all those places. And because we have done that, the positive sentence that we had before has now changed into negative sentences. Instead of I am eating pizza, it is I am not eating pizza. So it is also like that. So now we can see here how to make interrogative sentences in present continuous tense. So for this one, instead of the am, are, or is being after the subject and before the verb, it is now in front of the whole format and in front of the whole sentence, so that we can make it into a question. And also whenever there is a interrogative sentence, we have to add a question mark, or else it won't be a question and you will lose marks. So just keep that in mind and give it extra importance. So now we can see here some examples. Am I eating pizza? Are you playing video games? Are we watching a movie? Are they studying history? Is he driving a truck? Is she baking brownies? Is it cooking in the sun? Is Sam sleeping on the floor? So we can see that just as the format is given, am, are, or is given in front of the subject. There is a object with a question mark over here, and there is a verb here in the first form plus ing. So eating, playing, watching, studying, driving, baking, cooking, and sleeping. And we can also see a subject I, you, we, they, etc. So that is how you make interrogative sentences. What is important to note here is that the am, are, or is, and the question mark, because without these two, you cannot make a question in the present continuous tense or any tense for that matter. But for the other tenses, these will be different and the question mark will be the same, so don't forget that. So, and finally, after positive sentence, negative sentence, and interrogative sentence, as a part of interrogative sentences, we also have WH questions, so meaning what, when, where, why, also how, plus the format for interrogative sentences. So with these, we can see that the examples have now changed to why am I eating pizza, when are you playing video games, where are we watching a movie, how are they studying history, where is he driving a truck, how is she baking brownies, what is it cooking in the sun, why is Sam sleeping on the floor. So you can see that this now, the what, where, and question mark, this is how we are usually making questions, and the interrogative format is the usual one that we use in schools, but for studying English, This one is also pretty helpful, just keep that in mind. And yes, this is how you make interrogative questions. This is another form of it. This is not the typical interrogative sentence, just keep that in mind. This is not how they teach it in schools. This is how you want to study. If you want to learn it more in detail, it will be helpful. Alright, so that is all for present continuous tense, and these are all things that you have to keep in mind. It is very simple if you just study how it is. So that is all for present continuous tense, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!